We are here for episode 4? Yep, 4th episode. So the last episode we finished up the majority of Jolly Roger Bay. Let's see, what else did we do? We did most of Cool Cool Mountain. I fucked up a little bit in the 100 coin star, but that's alright. Now we are getting the Wall Kicks Will Work star, which is the last star in this level, and is not overly difficult. Pretty much just do the same trick there, and then you have to ride this, and you have to talk to the bomb that opens the cannon. And he opens the cannon for you, and then you can wait for that thing to come back, that little trolley thing, but it's a little more fun to do a little long jump there, and the wind gust will blow you back over here. So then you just hop in this cannon. Now the secret here, or not the secret, but the way to do it is you just shoot yourself at that tree. So make sure you're lined up properly and aim up in there. You want to give yourself plenty of room to grab that tree. And hell, even if you miss it, you'll probably hit the fence. So just avoid those guys, because if you hit them, then you'll do a little spiral spin thing, and you don't want that. Alright, so here, pretty much, it's just jumping. This is really just the platforming section of it. The trick there is to do the triple jump. That's like the easiest way to do it. And here, some people like to crawl. I don't. I like to just jump through most of it, and that'll get you through pretty much to the way. So, it appears as if that is completely finished. So, you can check your star progress here. So, yeah, you can see Cool Cool Mountain. That's all done. And we have 101 coins. So, we know we're finished with that. Now, we are completely done with the first floor. Except for the metal cap on Jolly Roger Bay. So, yep, everything's done. Now we have to beat Bowser. And we will be granted access to the basement where the metal cap is, and we can come back here to Jolly Roger Bay and finish that off. So, in fact, the two remaining caps, you get both of them from the basement. So, so once you have, really, you can get the stars. The remaining caps pretty early in the game. So there is a red coin star on all Bowser levels, and this one is made easier by having the metal cap just for that little area there where the fire is, but you do not need it. In fact, yeah, there's really not much of a reason to have it, but the coins in this one, the red coins, they're all, most of them are actually a little bit tricky. You can easily fall while getting any of them. Well, not any of them, but most of them. This one can be tough because of this stupid thing here. But, again, with positioning the camera correctly, it's not very tough. So there's 6. There are 2 more, and they are on these little areas here. One of them's on the lower level, and one of them's all the way at the top. So let's get the top one first, huh? There we go, okay. So, the nice thing is you don't have to do a ton of, like, running around. The Bowser levels are all linear, so you can, just grab the coins while you're on your way. Only a couple do you have to backtrack. In the second Bowser, the Fire Sea or whatever, you do have to backtrack. So you want to make sure you grab the star before you get into the cannon, of course. Or the tunnels, the tunnel pipe. All right. So this is your first Bowser battle. You know, I mean, the music's awesome, by the way, in this. But Bowser's not hard. He's just you have to just grab his tail and swing him into one of these bombs. So you can actually get him done in just a few minutes here. I'm not particularly good at getting the timing right all the time. Okay, I got him there. Now, if you notice when you throw him, he's saying "so long, Bowser," "so long, Bowser," but it sounds like he's saying "so long, gay Bowser." So, if you notice in the Super Mario 64 DS remake, he just screams "wahoo" when you let go. He doesn't say "so long, gay Bowser" anymore. I guess they didn't want people to think he was actually saying "so long, gay Bowser," but whatever. So Bowser's done. You get the key to the basement, and you're all set. We can do Boo's Big Haunt, which is a level I don't particularly like, to be honest with you, because you don't need the coin to get that. And we need 8 stars, right? So we need 8 stars. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do all of Big Boo's Haunt, and then we're going to get the metal cap, and that'll be the end of this episode. So Big Boo's Haunt, if you don't know, you just go over to this guy, and when he sneaks up behind you, just do a ground pound. He knocks this thing out. And you can get that. On a ghost hunt. You know, this level's not really tough or anything, but it just... I just don't really like it that much. I just don't think it's very fun. So on the first star, it's pretty boring, actually. You just have to go around and kill all the ghosts. So there are some in here that you can't get, right, because you don't have the metal cap or the air cap. But if you just look away from it, they'll come in anyway. So I believe I just killed 2 of them, and I believe there are only 2 in that room. So you can actually jump through this if you have the invisible cap, which I don't have. So there's a room on the back side. There's a door on the back side of the castle, if you will, to get you there. But if you can just do that little trick there, that saves you a bunch of time. Basically, in the start, you're just going around killing all the ghosts, and then when you do Big Boo, he comes in the center, and you have to kill him. So there's a little glitch here where this ghost will just run into that. And sometimes when I play it, I've noticed it mostly in the Wii version, he'll run into the guardrail and just stay there, and you have to actually exit the room and come back in order to kill him. So this should be the last one. Yep. Alright, so Big Boo's going to be in here, and he's easy to kill. In fact, he's the easiest boss in the game, if you ask me. In the first episode when I was talking about the mini bosses besides Bowser, I forgot to mention King Big Boo, or whatever the hell he's called. You fight him twice, I think. You fight him once here, once on the roof, and I believe that's it. Alright, so that star was easy. Like I said, it's not a tough level. I just don't really like it that much. I just don't really think it's very fun. So, the 100 coins in it is not very difficult either, because every time you kill a ghost, you get a blue coin, which is 5 coins. So ride Big Boo's merry-go-round. Yeah, this one's easy. Actually, I think you have to fight Big Boo in this one too. So that's a total of 3 times you have to fight him in this game, or in this level. Oops, that's the wrong room. So, you know, okay, that's the wrong room too. Jeez. The merry-go-round's in the basement. You can take there's a shack outside you can go in, but I just like to jump down in this. And then there's this one I believe. Or maybe it's this one. The ghosts come out. Okay, it's that one. Okay, this ghost doesn't seem to want to die. There we go. And then Big Boo comes out again. He's really easy to hit. His fucking hitbox is so big. Like, you can ground pound anywhere near him, and it just kills him. There, he's dead. So 34 stars, we need, what, 6 more? And we will be all set. So, I'm trying to think if there's a difficult star in Big Boo's Haunt. There's, you know what, there's not, but the thing is, you need the invisible cap to completely beat this level. So we won't be able to get it all. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get it all except 1 star in this level, which is the one you need for the, you need the invisible cap for. So we'll do them all except that one, and then we'll get both the metal cap and then the wing cap, or the invisible cap. So this is, you just have to punch these books. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. It's not that one? What's this one first? Okay. Then that raises, or closes, or whatever it does, and stars in behind this door. So we have to do 3 more stars in Big Boo's Haunt, and then we will go get both caps. The wing cap is in its, or the invisible cap is in its own level. The metal cap is actually within a level. It's in Hazy Maze Cave. So this is the red coin star in Big Boo's Haunt. So as is customary, just gonna go ahead and get the 100 coins as well. And like I said, the 100 coins in this level is not tough because there's so many blue coins that the ghosts give you. But I do give the castle a quick run around because there's some spiders and stuff out back. You can crush them for coins. Then I believe this block has a good chunk of coins in it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And this is the room that I was talking about in the first star, where you can go in it and just lure these 2 ghosts out. But since I'm back here, I'm just going to go ahead and get them. The red coins in this are fairly scattered about, too. They're upstairs, downstairs. This piano comes alive if you get close to it. Yeah, so you want to watch out for that. There's a coin right behind it, though. And I think there's 2 coins in this level, in this room, on top of the bookshelves. Not much to say, really. I mean, I'm trying to remember what rooms I have to go in. There's not much to say. Again, I just don't really care for this level too much. I just don't think it's that fun. It's not interesting. It's kind of boring. There's a few levels that I just don't like doing, and this is one of them. I just don't think it's very fun. I mean, there's this one, Hazy Maze Cave, I don't particularly like either. Dire Docks is the worst level in the game, if you ask me. But, A lot of people say that tick-tock clock is really hard, but tick-tock clock is basically just you have to be good at jumping on that level, because all it is platforming. There's not much else to it. So we have the red coins, and I don't know why I didn't kill these guys earlier. These eyes also do 5 coins. So you can get 5 more coins there. Did I miss ghosts somewhere? Yeah, I missed this guy over here. I have to try to recall where to get the rest of the coins. I guess I can just go down here and get them in this. You know what, though? There's a coin block upstairs, but I did not get it, but I'll just kill all these guys. This should give me just enough, I believe. Should give me 25 coins. And there we have 100. Right there. Okay. So get the 100 coins, and then I just have to go back upstairs and get the red coin star. I'm not even going to worry about him because I don't get anything for beating him now. There's a door here that takes you all the way back upstairs. And then the red coin star is in the it's in the main lobby on the upstairs level in the back right-hand corner of the room. Or is it the back left-hand corner? Not sure which. But yeah, this level's just boring. So, you know, if there's excuse my lack of commentary. It's just I don't like this one. But you have to get it out of the way if you're gonna do a walkthrough of it. So we got 37 stars. I'm gonna get one more star from Big Boo's Haunt, and then I will go get both wing caps. Trying to think of the 2 stars left. There's the secret room and then the Big Boo's balcony. Okay, so eye to eye with this in the secret room. That's the one you need the invisible cap for. So this one, they're both up like right next to each other too. These 2 stars. This one, you have to fight Big Boo for the final time. Right here, you just do a wall jump and then get up in there. And then here's the blue coin switch that I didn't use to get the 100 coins, but I could have. Basically, on this one, you just go out here. You beat Big Boo once more. He's so easy. And then the coin. This is stupid. The coin goes up there, right? And you can get up there, but you have to do some really bad camera, like... First of all, you have to adjust the camera big time. And... it's really, really... This is where the camera problems are at their worst, almost. Because you have to be so precise with it. There we go. I was able to do it no problem that time, but it can be tough. Alright, so we've got all of but 1 star done in Big Boo's Haunt. And you need to have the wing, or the invisible cap. I keep calling it the wing cap. You need the invisible cap to get the last star. So we will just go in the basement and we will get the last 2 caps. And we'll be all set. So I'll go ahead and get the tougher cap first. It's the one in... It's the one... Is the rabbit down here yet? He should be. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the rabbit alone. The first one is in Hazy Maze Cave. It's in a secret pool. Or in a secret little area, and then you jump in another pool, and you get the red coins, and boom. This level I used to play all the time as a kid, but now playing it, you know, later on, I sort of realized it's a really difficult level, to be completely honest with you. There's just certain parts in it that I just don't like at all. Like the 100 coins. The red coins in this are the worst, probably the worst red coins in the game. They're just terrible. So in this one, the star I'm supposed to be getting is that one right there on that little island. But since I'm going to get the... since I'm going to get the metal cap, I'm not going to get that star. So you want to hop on this guy. And he goes wherever your head is facing. So you direct him by looking in areas. So that's the door we want to go in right there. He's not the fastest vehicle either. And then this will take you into the secret pool that looks pretty much just like the one that you jumped in to get to the level. Except now you have the metal cap, right? So, the metal cap works. You are almost invincible from everything. Fire, water currents don't affect you. Enemies die if you just touch them. So, it's a pretty cool cap. Underwater, you can just walk on the ground with only a little buoyancy. So you jump on that cap, and now all the metal caps are there. And there is a red coins star in here, which I believe acts as one of the castle's secret stars, if I'm not mistaken. So the rest of the red coins are just underwater here. Now trying to get this in one metal cap is the key. And there's the last one. So not tough. Not tough. And then once you get this star, I don't know if it exits you out of the... Oh no. Alright, so I got caught up in the current, which isn't too big a deal because it just takes you right to here. Now if you were to miss this, you would go in you would fall down and go down to that waterfall, and it would take you right out of here, and you'd have to get the 100 coins, or you'd have to get the cap and this again. So you don't want that to happen. So now I've got 39. I can go ahead and end it here because there's this little secret star right there where if you just talk to Toad, he gives you a star. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go get the invisible cap, and that will end this episode. It's going to be kind of a long one. The invisible cap is not tough, really. There's a couple of tricky maneuvers, but it's not very difficult. I would say of all the caps, see, the thing is, like, with the wing cap, it's kind of tough to get. It's getting the wing cap's easy, right? Because you just have to fly to the center and hit the switch. But to get the star that is associated with the wing cap, the red coins, that can be tricky. This one's kind of the same way, except this one, to get the star and the wing and the invisible cap both, you have to beat the level. So there are 8 red coins here, and they're fairly easy to get for the most part. There's 4 of them on here, then the rest of them are over over here. Now the tricky jumping comes in once you get to these moving platforms. Once you get to these, this is where it can become difficult, because the last one requires a very tricky jump that has to be timed correctly. That was the tough jump. And there. So you just do a couple backflips. It's not too hard. So you've hit the cap here, and you have to hit the switch in order to grab the star that this cause this to appear. So the game's really sets you up for failure almost, because if you run out of if the invisible cap runs out while you're in here, you have to kill yourself, right? So you don't want that to happen, and that's if you didn't get the red coins. So that is it. We've gotten all the wing caps, or all the caps, so now we can go back to finishing up all the wing caps, or all the caps that we needed to use. And that's it. So we're at 40 stars, so that's the end of this episode. The next episode, we will explore the downstairs. That's what she said. So we will see you guys then. And, yeah, stay tuned. The cannon. And he opens the cannon for you. And then you can wait for that thing to come back. That little trolley thing. But it's a little more fun to do a little long jump there, and the wind gust will blow you back over here. So then you just hop in this cannon. Now the secret here, or not the secret, but the way to do it is you just shoot yourself at that tree. So make sure you're lined up properly and aim up in there. You want to give yourself plenty of room to grab that tree. And hell, even if you miss it, you'll probably hit the fence. So just avoid those guys, because if you hit them, then you'll do a little spiral spin. The coins in this one, the red coins, they're all... most of them are actually a little bit tricky. You can easily fall while getting any of them. Well, not any of them, but most of them. This one can be tough because of this stupid thing here. But again, with positioning the camera correctly, it's not very tough. So there's 6. There are 2 more, and they are on these little areas here. One of them. Alright. So we are here for episode 4? Yep, 4th episode. So the last episode we finished up the majority of Jolly Roger Bay. Let's see, what else did we do? We did most of Cool Cool Mountain. I fucked up a little bit in the 100 coin star, but that's alright. Now we are getting the Wall Kicks Will Work star, which is the last star in this level, and is not overly difficult. Pretty much just do the same trick there, and then you have to ride this, and you have to talk to the bomb that opens the thing, and you don't want that. Alright, so here pretty much it's just jumping. This is really just the platforming section of it. The trick there is to do the triple jump. That's like the easiest way to do it. And here, some people like to crawl. I don't. I like to just jump through most of it, and that'll get you through pretty much to the way. So, it appears as if that is completely finished. So, you can check your star progress here. So, yeah, you can see Cool Cool Mountain. That's all done. And we have 101 coins. So, we know we're finished with that. Now, we are completely done with the first floor. Except for the metal cap on Jolly Roger Bay. So, yep, everything's done. Now we have to beat Bowser. And we will be granted access to the basement where the metal cap is, and we can come back here to Jolly Roger Bay and finish that off. So, in fact, the 2 caps, the 2 remaining caps, you get both of them from the basement. So, so once you have, really, you can get the stars. The remaining caps pretty early in the game. So there is a red coin star on all Bowser levels, and this one is made easier by having the metal cap just for that little area there where the fire is, but you do not need it. In fact, yeah, there's really not much of a reason to have it. But